Previously on Trails Through Daybreak, I went for the Nighttime Connect event, where Van lost to Renee in basketball, helped Judith capture an imposter Grimcat, watched the stars of Katra, and went on a motorcycle ride with Bearguard. While preparing for the festival, the party received an email from C, who warned them about the 7th Genesis. On the day of the festival, President Gremhart unveiled several upgrades to Calvard's military, including the assault frames. Finally, I defeated the final combat simulator opponent, a souped-up version of Shizuna. Hey man, good to see you around. We've got an idol performance on for Revolution Festival show. They're a duo called With You. This will be their debut. And to top it off, Jess wrote their songs. They're kinda nobodies right now, but I got a feeling they're on their way to being somebodies. Stop by and check the show out if you feel like it. No one's seen or heard from Jess since he suddenly canceled his show the other day. Guess he's just going through the painted artist drama hour. I do hope he'll be back soon though. Man, oh man, you two are just amazing.
You're so awesome!
So this is what idols are all about, huh? They're pretty intense. I'm really enjoying it here. Lyle picked a good spot, I'll say.
Well, if it isn't Van.
Oh, Van dear, you've got perfect timing. Let me guess, is there a problem from last night? Kasim? Hey Arkride, been a lonely 10 days since I last saw you. Thanks a bunch for everything, including you handling the game. Took you long enough, Van. Long enough my ass, what are you doing? You planning on seeing the Revolution Festival off with a bang? Cause that's all you'll get with these two here. I think there's a misunderstanding here. So it hurts to hear something like that from a former pupil of mine. You should already be aware that Marduk's taking part in the weapons reveal. That's right, I think I saw you at the ceremony, Kasim. Well, at least you're relatively reasonable. But the bar's pretty damn low when you're drinking with this guy, so maybe don't judge me for getting a little jumpy here. Oh, only relatively. You're making it sound like he's some kind of deadly chemical that only turns into a threat when making contact with the wrong catalyst. But heck, don't you find that one funny, Arkride? Stop being so smug about it when you're the damn catalyst. Calm down, Van. While Marduk's chief of security is one thing, having one of the organization's highest ranking members here, you appearing publicly is certainly a problem for maintaining order. Or it would be normally. So then. I'll be upfront with you. We came to an agreement of sorts with a certain someone. It's a short thing, no real meaning in the long run, but I wouldn't dare overstep my bounds. This time. Yeah, the Grandmaster struck a deal with Gremhart. A non-interference pact. And that agreement included giving you the hint you needed to destroy A over Narasian. But that's all you did. Yeah, it was. You don't owe me for it, by the way. It was just a matter of who knew more about A at the time. What kicked off their Mad Death game with that incomplete nuclear weapon as a toy? And how they managed to assemble the crew they did in just 20 short years. Rounding off, of course. You're talking about the Society's knowledge in the regard, or well, yours. Oh man, is there nothing you won't try turning into poison? Far as I see it, you're just as bad as the one that brought in the Empire's Great Twilight. Oh, not at all. I don't think I'm as amazing as all that. Besides, give or take about half of what I said was just a bluff. What? What he's trying to say is they weren't the only people who would control the situation. The CID Hayway, two of the Church's factions, the Bracer Guild, and even Ikaruga and Marduk had influence over that situation. That's the influence these organizations were able to exert outside the scope of the game. The result of their fair judgment is this, a convenient blind eye. With that being said, our agreement will only last until the end of the festival. Got it. Of course, I've been in and out of the Blacklight District for a while, so it's more of a formality than anything. So come on, Kempson, spectacle sadist, drink up and enjoy. We've got the winner of the game here, after all. Thanks for picking up the tab, Arkride. Now bombs up. I'm going to what? Well, in that case, there's no reason to hold back. They already emptied a 30-year-old vintage Rabelais, but it's okay, dear. I'll just add it to your tab. Screw that noise. I'm ever so grateful for that little agreement of ours. Wouldn't get the chance to have a drink with these two gentlemen here otherwise. They're great conversationalists, I'll say. All entertainment has given me a wealth of ideas for some nasty crimes to commit. The hell, man? Why are you even allowed out in broad daylight? I'm not much of a drinker myself, but I won't say no when the opportunity presents itself. A shady aide and a top official of the society. This might shape up to be an interesting exchange. We're right here, man. Does he just like leaking out loud or something? He's always been like that, actually. He hasn't changed a bit. Don't worry about the bill. I'll handle it. I can write it off as a business expense. And how about you join us if you have the time? I'm certain you'd be a very interesting addition to the conversation. Hell no, I'm not some party favor, man. Drinks and food with y'all sounds more exhausting than anything. This year's end special is taking forever to storyboard. I can't even figure out the panel layouts. Why do I have to work on the day of the festival? Ugh, Krun, you slave driver. I'm so sorry, Miss Kokona. I'll make it up to you. Let's go to your favorite cafe, my treat. I don't think so. I'm not going anywhere unless there's a child with rosy red cheeks coming along. Oh, but I'm still a bachelor. I can't just produce a kid from nothing. The heck was that? Those are some fine specimens right there. I would take all three for myself if they let me. Help me, Van. I'm fit to burst just looking at them, let alone trying to talk to them. Yeah, what you got in mind might be above their pay grade.
Oh, good stuff right here.
Welcome, welcome. What did you say you give our Revolution Festival special a try? It packs a punch flavor-wise. You can eat it here or take it to go, but either way, I recommend you get the drink and salad combo. Primo's making a ruckus, but don't pay her any mind. If she likes my tacos so much, I wish she'd just say so and leave it at that. Oh right, those idol girls are putting on the performance today. Lua asked me to come and watch them, so I'll mosey on down and see how it goes. I think I can trust Primo to run the cart on their own while I'm gone.
Take as long as you need.
Guilty taco. Oh, there's Aaron. Hey there, you guys enjoying the festival? We are. They're your friends from Longport, right? Hey Sid, you feeling better now? You took quite a beating back there. Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm doing much better now. Dr. Longkai gave me the okay to come. Things finally settled down in Longport, so we decided to pay Aaron a visit. Pay me a visit? You sounded more like you wanted to see the sights more than me. Oh, come on, we can do both. Especially with how big the capital is. Gonna need you to show us around, Aaron. Yeah, I'll take you to some of my favorite spots. Figure we can go hang out in the entertainment district, see some of my faves. Oh, Edith's entertainment district. Hell yeah. Come on, it doesn't matter where. Let's just get going, Aaron. Sure, later then, old fart. Watch it, or I'll throw you into the damn river. Hey, you there with the red hair. You're Aaron, right? Found you, with your friends too, huh? Your looks run out, Aaron Way. You had the misfortune of meeting me here today. Now face me. Oh yeah, you want to throw down? Hey, you guys, don't you dare. The loser treats the winner, and not just to one stall, to all the stalls. As for rules, okay, let's do best of in 3 minutes. 1 point per touch. I'm game. Let's go, Aaron. Basketball? As long as they don't mind getting their asses handed to them during the festival, I'm down for some fun. Give it to them, Aaron. You too, Sid. They're not fighting then. Looked like they were in good terms, actually. They just met a little while ago. I wouldn't call them friends, but let's just say it's a sort of friendly rivalry they have. Boys will be boys, I guess. Well, at least he's making friends. Come on, man. Is that all you got? I could fall asleep here before you hit me. Shut it, loser. Damn, you've got some crazy reflexes. Here, I'll even make it easy for you. Think you can hit me now? You show him, Aaron. 1 more minute. Keep it steady. He sure knows how to draw a crowd wherever he goes. Afterwards, both Aaron and Van, who inadvertently got drawn to the contest, won, not failing to rouse the crowd that gathered around them. Their victory secured. They enjoyed their prize by taking a victory lap around all the stalls in Riverside at the loser's expense. I wonder if the scene would change if Aaron was already in your party, huh? Probably. You're that spriggan, right? I heard about you from Sid. I know you're the one looking after Aaron now. I can't put it into words how grateful I am. Aaron looks like he's been having the time of his life. Sid's the glue that keeps us all sticking together these days. But I really miss Aaron. I hope he at least comes back for the Lunar New Year festivities. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying yourself. Put your time in Edith. That's the Aaron we know and love. We're all gonna have a blast during the Revolution Festival. Just the boys on the town. Let's go even more beast mode than we do during Lunar New Year in Longport. It's good to see you being back to your old self. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's tear shit up. No sense in just sulking around anyway. Seiden Huang wouldn't want that. You said it, man. Come on, everyone. Let's really kick this Revolution Festival into gear. Hell yeah. Nothing beats kicking back and binging with the boys, but the thought of work is killing my buzz. Well, at the very least, doing the rounds lets me suss out a new wiring hole or two. So I guess just let me know when you need me to do my sweep. After everything that happened back in Longport, I can finally say things are almost back to normal. We still mourn Sei and Huang, of course. But we can't grieve forever, and now that Aaron's here, it's almost like the cruise back to its glory days. I'm sure Huang and Sei are smiling down on us now. Where's Shino? Is she just too scared to face me today, or will she not even bar just because she's already considered the top stall in Riverside? I can't believe you'd bail out on the day of the Revolution Festival, right when the competition is the fairest and fiercest. Come defend your title. She might be just operating somewhere else. Darn Shino, get over here and face me fair and square. Where did you take that bar of yours this time? Curse you, Shino. Get your boozy butt out here and face me. We've gone everywhere, but we somehow ended up back in Riverside. I guess there's no better place than here. You said it. It's been hard getting around with everyone here, but I'm glad we got to have the time to sightsee. My ex was so lame. We never go to cool places like this. Then we'll have to go to as many as we can to make up for lost time. Want to do this again after the festival? All the cool spots in town get even cooler with a friend around. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, totally. Friends, huh? I love that.
Well...
Hope this is the start of a long friendship between me and Selma. Her enthusiasm when going to new places is contagious. I love showing her around. It's nice that thinking she enjoys hanging out with me as much as I do with her. I suppose we can still enjoy the festival together, as friends. I should probably be grateful we're even friends to begin with. Right, there's always next year. It's been a while since I last came to a Revolution Festival. Seeing this river makes me wish I could drop a line in. But I guess it'd be a darn waste of a trip if I just cooped myself up with my rotten fish the whole time. This might be the perfect chance to catch a movie. Been a while since I saw one of those. I don't have all the time in the world, though. I probably could watch a film or two in the time it'd take me to decide which one to watch. Pretty sure this guy's from Longlai. I get you, old-timer. Hard enough to pick a movie as it is, but film festivals crank that up to a whole different level. Well said, lad. But if it gets late enough, then the only real choice is Golden Blood Director's Cut. If you catch my drift. Please stop whispering. It already sounds bad enough without you doing that. I digress. Always a good idea to keep up with trends. You'd be surprised by what you can learn from them. A veritable mirror of the world. I should have brought Judith to this one. Hey, if you think about it, it's a duty to expose yourself to even the hottest summer blockbusters. But alas, if only I had unlimited time to see everything coming out. I can at least peruse all the upcoming movie brochures before I make a pick. If you have any on you, will you mind sharing them with me? A few will do just fine. Let's see. How about a dozen? Okay, I still need to finish that up. A dozen? That's a whole lot more than just a few. I get what you're after, though. I'm a spriggan by trade, so I can get this figured out for you for a price. Oh, believe me, lad, I'm well aware. Ain't gonna fleece you up for them. I'm ready to pay for them fair and square. So if you're feeling up to it, how about getting those brochures together for me? You got it, boss. Seriously? You're here? Damn, I thought this might be the perfect opportunity to make a speech, but the authorities are out in full force today. The only purpose of the Revolution Festival should be to fire up the spirits of the true Calvardian people. At this rate, I'll need to be on the lookout for new patrons. Oh, I can't just give up and roll over now. I'm sorry that your mom's gonna be busy during the festival. It's okay, I don't mind. That just means you and me get to go to the festival together. We can try all the yummy food and go watch a movie. Then we can go to the tower and see what the city looks like at night. Oh wow, you've got the whole day planned out, yeah? From dusk till dawn. We might get yelled at if we stay out for too long, so let's not go back home too late. Don't want to worry anyone. Okay, well we gotta see Edith at night from the tower. Early never changes. Since her mom's so busy, I need to take care of her. I'm hungry. Let's get chocolate crepes. I also want to go say hi to Father Mansur and Murkaira. I'm busy today.
Goddess Arusha.
Welcome to our temple. Blessed are we to share this day together. It's been a hard year. Not every bump in the road has come to a conclusion yet. But I still wish for us to celebrate today. I'm certain Lashkar will be back to his old self soon. If you're looking for Lashkar, I kinda took him out to enjoy the festivities. He's been in shock for a while now. My hope is maybe the festival will be able to lift his spirits, if ever so slightly. Welcome to our temple. We'll be holding special prayer services soon. Though we are still recovering from the tragic events of last month, we must hold fast to hope. Let's pray together to the goddess. May she hear our prayers and bless us with peace henceforth. Peace be with you. May you be blessed by the winged goddess. All these tools feel so cheap. The ones in our garage are way better. Though I guess they're pretty easy to handle. Oh hey, this would totally work for doing maintenance on my bike. Bunch of damn fools. Don't get carried away just cause the festival's going on. You hear me, Van? I won't. Fools, huh? Wonder where Juniper and the artists are up to. Hey guys, stop by the bulletin board yet? Why, you posted a request? Yeah, gonna guess you haven't seen it then. I know you're a busy man and all, but I'd appreciate it if you took a look at it if you got a sec. Gotcha, I'll give it a look when I have the time. Look at you, acting like hot stuff earlier, but now you finally mellowed out some. What happened? Felt only at the top of the world, Your Majesty? Something came up, but it's nothing you peasants must concern yourselves with. Yeah, his grandfather got arrested. I appreciate it if you kept your nose out of my business.
What happened?
I don't know.
The festival this year has been so vibrant and cheery you could hardly believe what preceded us. Well, I got our dinner reservations done, so now I can focus on our side dishes for the upcoming days. I imagine my husband will come home exhausted. Perfect time for me to pamper him a little. As long as no horrible catastrophe falls upon us, my hubby and I will be spending the new year together.
Ladies, gentlemen, your attention, please.
Beth ended up deciding she'd boyfriend hunt during the Revolution Festival. Well, I know she's desperate. I don't think she'll get anywhere by acting like this. Oh well, make your mistakes while you're young, I'd say. All I can do is be a shoulder to cry on when it inevitably goes wrong. The festival's finally here. Our efforts have paid off. Our clientele can finally rival that of the Trion Mall. People have been really keen of our new rooftop space. It's a perfect spot to take a break from the crowds. I do wish we'd been able to put up a larger variety of events for the festival. It definitely would have helped with our appeal. Our real rival is the Orbital Cafe, after all. It's when the crowds are at their highest that we can truly test our mettle. This will be a fair fight.
You have fine goods for sale.
Long time no see, no time no talk. How are things over in Arkride? I haven't had a chance to visit my parents lately. Maybe I'll get a chance for New Year's.
Gentlemen, your
Things are looking up. Even Arkride's quite checking over what happened here. Being here for a Revolution Festival does help ease me a little. I'd like to take this opportunity to expand our market even more, and was hoping you'd be able to help with that. Of course you can count on me. There's no one I'd rather work with. Thanks, Deborah. Oh, by the way, I was passing by your family farm the other day. Oh, no way. Aha. Deborah's been living in the Republic for a while now. It does be good to see her family doing good when I visit. It's a lovely sight. Now that my own family back in Arkride isn't just as lovely, mind you. Oh, hello everyone. Sorry, I was catching up with an old friend of mine and I guess I got carried away. I must have a prize vendor from Arkride. Her family's had a relationship with my farm since back before she took over the family business from her parents.
We hope you enjoy shopping.
She comes and visits me here in the Republic every so often, even after I moved.
The building.
Take a look. From the common medications to exotic remedies, we've got it all. We've got a variety of items, from over-the-counter basics to wonderful cosmetics. We've got you covered if you need any souvenirs too. Just a tear bomb's fine for me. Coming right up. Hold on, Van. At least we'll spend a little more. All the festivities should loosen your pockets a little, and tear bombs don't heal nearly enough at this point. Can offer you 5 Tyrells here. No, what am I saying? Here, you can have the whole lot. Look who's got the loose pockets. Awfully kind of you today, ain't ya? They should be happy more often. We come here all the time.
Visiting the Weston department store.
It's the Revolution Festival. If there's a time to be merry, it's now. We have some specialty Eastern medicines in stock. Be quick or it'll all fly away.
Your attention, please.
Hey gang, not taking a break for the festival. We're just keeping an eye out. Hoping to stay this calm. Where's Kaina? I don't see her anywhere. She headed into town with Lashkar, trying to lift his spirits and all that. She's putting on a strong face, but you can tell she's still shaken about the whole deal. The least I could do for her is let her go out and enjoy the festival with her friend. She'll probably be back before dark. Gotcha, hope it helps. Don't worry so much about it. I'll keep my eye on her. What she does after is up to her. All we can do is support and believe in her in the meantime. It's been quiet here because of the festival. I can manage it myself. If you're looking to get something done, better let me know now.
Thank you for visiting
And try to keep an eye out for Lashkar and Kaina, just in case you bump into them, of course.
Merchandise is on sale throughout the
After everything that's happened, we should be thankful we get to celebrate the Revolution Festival in peace.
for yourselves.
Now's the time to be festive. Are you interested in a particularly festive attire? If you'd like to take this opportunity to kit yourself with a new ensemble, you're at the right place.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Earrings.
Thank you very much.
That actually maxed her out. That means I can probably skip her event here later on. Oh boy. My, isn't Van one of his dear friends? So it is. A very happy festival to you all. Would you care to join us for a while? Where are you up to here, Yang? This is such a strange place to find you. I knew you and the professor were invited for the ceremony, but I'm guessing you're not here to talk about the new weapons. Not with Sao here, anyway. Unless Heiwei's thinking of introducing assault frames to our arsenal now. Naturally, we have no such intention. Imagine if the assault frames could use Gekka style. Appealing as they are, they do not fit Heiwei any more than the Empire's Panzer Solots did. But I am very curious to know how well they work with regards to martial arts. Well, Angela was able to use her Taito style, so theoretically these should be able to use Gekka too. I am at least aware of Taito techniques being used in Panzer Solots before. Yes, you do remember. And I have no doubt that whatever a Panzer Solot can do, an assault frame will perform better. Have you tested them with Hollow Style already? We certainly did, and saw some success. How viable it is depends heavily on the pilot's own skills, however. Once you have established the Hollow Style's use in assault frames, it may be worth trying Gekka's school techniques as well. And I would be happy to lend you some of our men for that trial if you wish. Naturally, this is all in jest. I originally planned this meeting upon hearing that Marduk and Heiwei had dealings with one another during the crisis in Eurasian. As such, I asked our general manager to arrange for this meeting, making this an opportunity that does not present itself often. I'm truly honored to be able to meet you, and I'm quite elated to hear you wanted to meet with me so much. Actually, I heard your father was born in Longport, is that right? He was, so he left while young and made Basel his home for the rest of his years. I do hear he agonized long and hard on whether to become a merchant in Longport or a researcher. Fascinating. Longport's people do seem particularly inclined to becoming merchants. Happens often to Easterners from there. But if a genius researcher like you came from the same bloodline, clearly that rule is not absolute. Bloodline matters little to me to begin with. A person's inclination is decided more by their individual personality and life experiences. And I am inclined to agree. When evaluating potential new hires at Marduk, I don't trust the like of what they say, but there's nothing to really go off of here. Got no clue what they're up to. Agreed. I wonder if Gran knows. I quite enjoy the cafe right across the street, but even then I can't say I'm altogether too fond of the drinks here. Basel-style cafes don't seem to have made their mark in the capital just yet. Actually, they seem to be spreading more in the Orid direction. I believe I heard that Longport-style cafe that sells Eastern tea over at Chian Tower is giving the Basel-style one some fierce competition. Indeed, in fact, that establishment is managed by yours truly. We have the privilege of enjoying quite the favorable reputation. It's not just our staples capturing the public's interest, like our brown sugar bubble tea. Our newest fruit vinegar item has also proven popular. Will you two be interested in trying the deep, complex flavor of Eastern tea at some point? It's an entirely different experience from coffee. Sounds enticing. Now we absolutely have to give it a try. Damn, shit might not be authentic, but I still want to give it a try. Maybe I should go and take a look around Chian Tower. Yang spends more time thinking about coffee than his actual studies. Heiwei's White Orchid Dragon seems to be more capable than even rumors painted him to be. Heiwei itself doesn't interest me, but I suppose no harm will come of having this sort of interaction every so often. I must thank you for your significant contributions towards the development of both the Holo Core and Sun Caliber. Your contributions as a tester have been invaluable. I'm certainly counting on you and Reset. I'd love to talk to you all in private if I get the chance. Sure, I can hear you out. After that, though, no promises. It's so rare I get a chance to talk to these two. I always find our discussions most fascinating. Now, we at Heiwei find ourselves very interested in finding out more about Professor Cronkite's contractual partner and Marduk's future prospects. I would definitely appreciate the chance to converse about each other's opinions. Hey man, do whatever you want, or actually maybe don't. People have really been enjoying our rooftop lately. The view of the festival is just amazing up here. Having space up on the rooftop will hopefully help in making the store feel less crowded, even when there's more people around. Seeing people enjoying the place has made me feel great about taking on the job as manager of the rooftop terrace. Nice going, bro. We're picking the Revolution Festival to get hitched. Giordano's gonna drive you to the City Hall in style. If you want, I'd drive you right to onto heaven itself. I know Shindig ain't till later, but your good old pal Giordano knows the perfect place for you two lovers of Professor Love. Tall hill, great view. You'll hear the angels sing. Really? Oh, that'd be wonderful. I'm gonna be up to my neck in work today. Don't push yourselves too hard, brother. If you need some help, you know who to call. Would people make fun of me if I showed up to Revolution Festival wearing a suit? Well, too bad for them. I'll be out here both enjoying the festival and making the big bucks. I can even promote our food equipment to all the food stalls around today. And I get to write off all the food I have as business expenses. Ooh, this is gonna be good. And I didn't get that many new clothes, but I definitely went all out with makeup. I'm going to look much more sparkly than usual. People won't be able to tear their eyes away with these party vibes I'm giving off. If an eager rich businessman approaches me, I'm so not letting him slip from my grasp. I should be able to make use of some of the advice Marguerite gave me. Like how elite men go weak at the knees for women who they think get them. Screw accessorizing. Makeup is where I'm bringing my A-game. Men can't help but be drawn to shiny things. The shinier the better. I'll be a man magnet today. The president's speech was fantastic. His morning of Cray Village was moving, all while reminding us to be proud of our nation now being the leading power in the continent. The future of our nation is uncertain. But as for today, we should be proud of our nation's history and of the people that brought us here, like Sheena Dirk. The long-awaited Revolution Festival is finally here. Is everyone having fun? Everybody go wild. Everybody say hey. Let's let loose and have some fun. Achoo, oh damn it. Sure it's cold, but I'm an outdoor creature. I'm not gonna give in just because of a slight chill. What was that? Why am I out in nothing but swimming trunks in the middle of winter? I might have gotten a little too excited and dived right off the bridge in Riverside. Flew for the skies right before hitting the wire. And I wasn't about to just sit there until my clothes dried off.
Look around, all ye's out.
Station streets changed a whole lot since I was last above ground. It's all new and trendy shops around. Leaves an old lady like me in the dust, I'd say. Spend a little too much time underground, the whole world changes around ya. This old woman will have to spend some time reclaiming herself, but it's not all so bad. The weather is just lovely today. Perfect day for the festival. Where do you want to go today, Mina? Mina loves bunny rabbits and turtles. What are you talking about? I thought you were excited about the festival, Mina. I am. It doesn't matter where we go. I'll be fine as long as I get to be with Mommy. Oh, Mina, you're so sweet. Come on, grab my hand and let's go for a walk. Okay. Oh, Mina, you're gonna make Mommy cry. I'm happy as long as we get to spend some time together. Why don't we take a nice long walk? Grab my hand. Let's go. No rush. Bestie Festival. I'm so excited. Mommy's gonna take me around the festival today. Yay.
Please.
DGC's in the evening, yeah? Want to take a look around before it starts? Well, duh. I was planning on taking some photos too. How about we stop by Revolution Memorial Plaza?
The movie. Fans are
Hello,
raving
let's
about.
have some fun.
Get the brilliantly bitter taste.
Thank you, young man. I haven't been to Edith in so long I got lost. Happy to help. You're on your way to see your grandchild, yeah? Take care. Today's been really busy, but satisfactory. It feels nice to do something you're proud of. I've been looking forward to today for so long, but as a bracer, I can't slack off. There are too many things to do around town. How am I supposed to know where to even get started? Well, maybe I'll just take a look around first. Wandering around can be its own sort of fun. Only job hunting was this enjoyable, huh? Hello there, nice seeing you take time out of your busy schedule to come see us. Don't get the wrong idea, I haven't agreed to helping out. I guess the guild must be busy. Oh, this year took us by surprise in particular. We got the whole team taking shifts, so I'm not sure that's far enough to cover all our bases. And I guess we'll have to start looking for extra help. Is it the don't get the wrong idea, or the haven't agreed to help part that you ain't getting? Damn it, dude's getting on my nerves. We still need to worry about that too. We better keep our eyes peeled.
Well...
Now, while I know today's the festival, this is the Bracer Guild. We need to be prepared for everything. Festivities are being held everywhere today. Regardless of the branch, our Bracers have their hands full. They'll hopefully be able to take a break here and there while on patrol.
Oh, that's great.
Mistress Olivia has more or less finished all her negotiations. The Master is still very busy in Aramis, so you'd imagine she'd show some restraint while she's here. I'm glad nothing interrupted the actual Revolution Festival. It's good to lift your spirits at times like these with things you enjoy after all. Welcome to Orbital Cafe Oda. It's a pleasure seeing you again. Il-Hunt's been invited to the Financial Association's banquet being held today. People have been paying attention to him as an up-and-coming entrepreneur. I couldn't be happier. Hope he didn't forget that it's today, though. If we don't leave soon, we're gonna be late. Nihon is pretty flighty in life and with his responsibilities in particular. But we can't afford to let him miss this opportunity today. If he doesn't get it together, I'm gonna have to shake some sense into him myself. My grandmother's condition has improved so much that even her doctor was impressed. She was able to watch the Revolution Festival broadcast remotely. Her face brightened a lot after she saw me. She was so happy to see me get this far, and it wouldn't have happened without everyone who's supported me. Oh, speaking of the devil, good day to you all. Oh, look who it is. I hope you're all having a great festival. Indeed, I can see you're all hard at work patrolling. Essie, I see you've got company too. And the Crown Prince's bodyguard here with you too? Guessing you were also told to patrol so you'd take a bit of time for yourself. So you truly are sharp. I was highly reluctant to leave his side, regardless of the rest of the security personnel being there with him, but orders are orders. So I intend to return to him fairly soon, after I'm satisfied with my observation. Oh? Look over there, discreetly, mind you. Yeah, we already saw them. Isn't that... Yeah, not surprised you've got your eyes on them. Talk about a triple threat. I'm not familiar with the purple-haired man, but I can see why you'd be concerned with having Yang and that magic manager both there. Wonder if this meeting has anything to do with the president. No, it feels like it's more than just that. I haven't heard anything about that meeting myself. I was aware that our general manager was coming to Ida for the unveiling of the new weapons. But I've heard nothing regarding the White Orchid Dragon. Admittedly, even if I thought I would have been at liberty to discuss it. Reset. You need not feel guilty. We understand that your job comes with its own restrictions, much like ours do. That's why it's much more appreciated to have you join us for tea and a chat. You're always so good to us, and we're truly grateful. I'm humbled by your kind words, Miss Burka. Oh, isn't this nice? We've got a little friend circle of competent women starting up here. Can I join? I get the impression we're all about the same age. Let Kyla in too. What are you talking about, Essie? Why am I being included in this? As much as this does feel like a group worth being part of. So I'm 21, and I believe Miss Twinings is 20. What? My circumstances are a little peculiar, but I am indeed 20 years old. But you're both so cool and composed. What about you, Najee? I'm 25, what of it? No, I was so absolutely sure you were older than me. I'm almost 28. Why am I the only one nearing her for a decade? No, it's okay, I'm still younger than Yang, and as long as I keep producing results as a researcher, Snipple. You're way too young to be stressing about your age. You certainly act like the biggest child of the group. Regardless, I will stay here for the present to liaise and gather information, particularly on the group there. But if you require my aid, please let me know. I'll hurry to your side. Will do, thanks. The air of the meeting is quite amicable as far as I can tell. The tenants, however, are rather adept at putting on appearances, so I suppose I shouldn't jump to any conclusions. I'll be keeping tabs on the situation until you require my assistance. His Highness told me to take a breather and relax for a while. I'm still supervising the meeting, of course, but it's a nice change of pace still. While I don't plan on laying my guard down, I'd enjoy getting to sit on these meetings for a little longer. Today's the perfect day for a clandestine meeting, so it's when we have to keep our eyes peeled. But out of everyone that showed up today, it had to be Hayway, Mario's general manager, and that famous professor. Phew, I know who I need to update later. Am I really the oldest one here? Well, whatever. I'm just as capable a researcher. This is my opportunity to make some new friends. We're all career women, so we've got that in common. Sure, good luck with that. And so the year came and went. It wasn't really my intention to become a regular of this establishment, but I can't deny it's helped me make progress on my thesis. Analyzing the organizational, logistics, and transportation system behind the festival might be a fun endeavor. I'll continue doing research in the capital during the upcoming year as well, so it looks like my regular visits at the cafe will continue. Now that I think about it, a lot more institute associates have been invited to the festival than usual. Professor Cronkite was to be expected, of course, considering his involvement in the development of the new weaponry being unveiled. Professor Hamilton being here caught me off guard. I'd love to get a chance to speak with her. And before I forget, I should read this. Tyrell Times Special Issue. Congratulatory messages from foreign dignitaries. Spirits were high this morning at the memorial services for Cray Village, and the presidential speech commemorating the 108th anniversary of the revolution were well received by the citizens. We hope all of our readers will be able to enjoy the second half of the festivities with their loved ones. Heads of state and diplomats from across the Maria offered kind words of celebration on this memorable occasion. We'd like to share a few examples of their messages with you here. I would like to congratulate the Republic wholeheartedly for overcoming this terrible tragedy and holding this Revolution Festival without incident. The Republic and our Principality are longtime allies, and as we move together toward the future, with even more diverse economic and cultural interactions, I'm confident we can overcome any difficulty we face while sharing equally in the bounty of our diverse cultures and growing wealth. Once again, on behalf of Grand Prince Solomon, I pray for Aeos' eternal blessing on the Republic. Principality of Elstein, Royal Representative, Crown Prince Sharid. I'd like to offer heartfelt congratulations on this 108th anniversary of the birth of the Republic, as well as condolences for the victims of the brutal terrorist attack. While it's true our countries have had some unfortunate misunderstandings in the past, I surely believe we can build a new, forward-looking relationship and work together toward our mutual future. The reason I believe this so strongly is, through the difficulties of the last few years, I feel I have learned anew what love for this world is, and I believe the Republic and Empire can share the pricelessness of this love together. Once more, I pray for the love and many blessings for Calvard, First Prince of the Empire of Arabonia. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for this Revolution Festival. Remembering our own Declaration of Autonomy over 8 years ago, I can understand the pride the citizens of Calvard feel on this day, as they commemorate the revolution that earned them their rights and the Republic's status as a modern country. In many areas such as those of social organization and technology, the Republic is the best model we have here in Crossbell. I look forward to stepping into a new era, arm in arm with Calvard, Crossbell Government Representative. The new weapons finally revealed. Just what is this AF on center stage? Following the President's speech in the morning, the Republican Army finally unveiled its newest weaponry. The sound of the motors, coupled with the odd voices rising from the crowd at the sight of the refined gallant silhouettes of the weapons, rang out as a powerful testament to the national pride of the citizenry and the dependable strength of the military. But which of these new weapons attracted the most attention? Many impressive presentations were held that stoked the pride of the citizens of a country known for its orbital automobiles, such as a new tank model which, despite being wheeled right and treaded, can easily match up to the Empire's heavy tanks in both defense and firepower. However, the real star of the show appears to have been the assault frames AF. Though at a glance they may resemble the Panzer Slots of the Empire, their design philosophy appears to be completely different. While Panzer Slots were developed to mimic human combat on a grand scale by using larger versions of normal weaponry for combat, the AFs are intended to fight intended right from the moment of conception to connect with Zypha combat orbments. In terms of mobility, this means the pilot of an AF can rely on the immense calculating power of their Zypha to execute movements that are beyond the capabilities of a Panzer Soldat. Beyond this, complete use of Zypha's capabilities will enable high-level information sharing between units and real-time coordination, leading some to believe it will revolutionize troop operations in the future, and probably allow them to use combat arts as well. What we do know is that the use of AFs will allow the Republican troops to utilize high-level tactics the Empire's Panzer Slots could never hope to achieve. While many details about the AFs have yet to be released to the public, what we can say is that from what we've already seen, these are truly next-generation weapons that will completely change the face of war. Once the Republican Army begins to make full use of these new weapons, they are sure to become a revolutionary army of the future with unshakable convictions and power. Esprit Cinema bring back the greats. Here at Esprit Cinema, we invite you to take a look back on some of the greatest films of 1208 and limited revival showings. Enjoy the true spirit of the Revolution Festival with Gloria Dawn the Revolution, based on the true story of She and Dirk, Mother of the Revolution. Or join the throngs of viewers who flood our cinema to watch the Catch Golden Blood, the most watched film of the year. But this revival isn't just about the big names, as we'll also be showing plenty of hidden gems from throughout the year. Perhaps one of them will resonate in your heart even more than the popular hits. If one of these cinematic masterpieces slip you by this year, why not stop by and catch it? Man, those new tanks are baller. I mean, what's not to love about tanks? They're like big badass versions of cars. Or tanks anyway. Unlike those Arbonian models, ours have wheels and not tracks, so they're closer to cars like that. Man, if they can make tanks like that, I can't wait to see what kind of cars they come up with next. This is my first year getting assigned to a security detail for a festival. It's a real doozy. I've been running around everywhere, helping everybody with everything. But that's my job after all. I'm here to help the people of this fine city. There's still quite a bit more festival to go, so I gotta keep at the grind until it's all wrapped up. It's a huge relief that the festival's going off without a hitch. Everybody's having a good time from what I can see. But that's even more reason not to let our guard down. We need to make sure it stays safe to the end. You picking anything up, Spriggan? Anything feel off to you? Listen, if you catch a whiff of anything strange, you tell us right away, got it? Up until last year, I was just a North civvy enjoying the festival on the ground. It wasn't until I joined the force that I realized how important their role is during the festivities. Everyone's able to relax and breathe easy thanks to the tireless work of the officers do in the background. And now I'm one of them, another officer working hard to make sure folks can enjoy themselves at the festival. Something is missing, I'm afraid, something vital. I had hoped to weave this festive atmosphere into my work. Yet still, the tower eludes my brush. Oh, how I despair. Oh, well, how sweet the satisfaction will be when I finally tame it. But just what am I missing? What could it be? This festival will be a big boon for the economy going forward. Maybe it's time we consider expanding. But well, perhaps I should just take my mind off work for today. Looking at the festival from a customer perspective is plenty valuable too. I just have to not do what I usually do to relax. I've learned my lesson. I can't let my guard down, or karma will pay me back tenfold. Well, I'm just glad everybody can come out and enjoy the festival this year. I was worried it'd be a bit of a downer after everything, but I guess we're all starting to heal. That puts me at ease. The way things are going, I think the EGC will be a real showstopper tonight. This newest gown was made with a theme of hope in mind. I think that's particularly relevant nowadays. I know it'll be a hit.
We have full confidence in our products.
Well, looks like the team's having fun. Guess I should check in on downtown to see how things are going there. Silver will. Places have seen better days for sure, but they deserve their time in the sun just like everybody else. I'm gonna go downtown and play a game or two with the boys. I'll probably swing back here once it's dark.
And we
Right.
have more hits in store coming right up.
I've known Simon and all the neighborhood folks basically forever. My teammates are great too, but the neighborhood is like one big family. It's really nice when we can all get together. Tonight though, I'm heading downtown with Simon. Gotta celebrate with the team this time. So Simon and Frawler are going to check on their neighborhood, huh? Well, whatever. We have some time to kill, so I guess I'll practice a little. It's been a while. Everyone's doing whatever, right? Might as well take a load off. Not like my folks care if I come home or not anyway.
Our listeners.
Oh, good to see you two. Been a while since Longley, eh? Hey, come on, Mr. Prez. Think about your position for a second, yeah? Huh, fun the Crown Prince shooting the shit over drinks. Now that's something you don't see every day. Couldn't even tell you were all here until we were right in front of you. That's the flying swallow for you. Well, don't give me too much credit. They owe much to their excellent attendance. Well, perhaps I can think of this as a little long light reunion party. These sorts of meetings are few and far between. How can I refuse? Incidentally, I told Najee to take a few days off. Dare I say, this company here can fend for themselves just fine. Glad I hear Najee's getting a break. I actually just ran to her a while ago. Anyway, I'm sure you guys got a bunch of stuff you want to talk about. I'll mosey on out of here before your bodyguards glare a hole in my skull. I'm not glaring. Come now, you've no need to stand on formality in this company. You're right, you're right. Why not take a seat and help yourself to some skewers? This one was one of my favorite local haunts back when I was in office. The skewers pair perfectly with a cold glass of Far Eastern sake. Yes, I think you'll find the sake crisp and refreshing, quite different from the aged stuff you'll find elsewhere. Speaking of, looks like you two have empty glasses. How about around me? I wonder how many festivals I've done now. It's been a while since I moved here. I get flooded with customers, naturally, so I gotta put my back into it and whip up the best soap I can. Well, look at you, out here doing security for the bigwigs. Looks like they're keeping you busy. Yeah, I was not expecting to get assigned to a post like this. I mean, I get it. The president needs security for all his visits. Just me? But no, bad thoughts. Just gotta shove and do my job. Don't need any pity or pep talks for that. Yep, keep your chin up, bud. If I remember right, he's Kyla's brother. Seems like they both have their hands full of bureaucracy and all that kind of crap. The president says he likes that new outfit of his a lot. It blends in well on the streets, and you can just slip right into it after big meetings or ceremonies. That said, I'm not sure if he picked it out today because he expected more casual company or what. Everyone needs to relieve stress every now and then. That's exactly what these places are for. Why not have a seat? I'll take care of the bill for you. Freaking suits trying to bar me up with free shit. Renee pulls this all the time too. Imagine I'll have some interesting conversations with the former president and the crown prince. They're both quite unconventional fellows, ones you don't often get to talk with. Those connections must be handled with care. I say, this makes my whole trip worth it. Right here. What more could a man want? These stalls are simply overflowing with wonderful food and drink. Quite the pleasant change of pace, I must admit. Najee simply has to be a stick in the mud and forbid me from snacking at the hotel. But today I am free. Oh, the joys of juicy grilled chicken. The refreshing note of cold brew. They may not be my constituents anymore, but I still care deeply for the people of Rossian. You have my thanks for your help there. I believe that the future of this country is in good hands, so with your generation on the horizon, I'll have to pass that along to Kilika, huh? Oh, Van. Already doing your rounds, huh? Congrats on the festival going off without a hitch. Yes, congratulations. It's so nice to see the whole city come together to celebrate. Hard to stop a 100-year tradition after all. Though this festival makes all the others look like a low-budget office party. It's still a special day for all of Calvard. There's been a ton of reporters asking me for interviews. What do you think of the festival? Any big plans for next year? All that stuff. Well, I just consider that part of the festival spirit, huh? Yeah, that tracks. They gotta know everything about your personal life, or they ain't journos. I hope they didn't bother you too much. It sounds like kind of fun, though. I just wish the reporters would chill with the really personal questions. Nowadays, they really pick at you to try and get custom material. Whatever happened to journalistic integrity? That last guy, gosh, he did not know how to take a hint. Oh, you handled the interviews and stuff? Well, it did kind of end up that way, yeah. I still have a lot to learn, though. My seniors at the Tyrell Times have really been helping me out. But don't be so hard on yourself. You've been a busy bee lately. I really owe you for helping me out with all with that article. It was about to blow up, wasn't it, Judith? Yeah, just a bit ago. Those buzzword guys never learn, I swear. Seriously, thanks, Marielle. I saw you out there in Arassian too, giving 110% like you always do. You, huh? You really think so? Hearing you say that makes my heart all... Uh-huh. What? It's not like that. My emotions got better with me. I mean, no, they didn't. I mean, I feel really thankful for all the help I've gotten, not just from Dingo, okay? I'm just happy, you know? Oh, Marielle. Well, that's good here. I've got it. I want to repay you for setting everything up for us, so how about I treat you to a little makeover? I know a perfect place. Nina, Sarah, why don't you two come along with us? Oh, and Shahina, and why don't we bring Fairy along too? Wait, me? Wait, you want to treat me? If I didn't, I wouldn't have offered. It's the least I can do, really. A girl's gotta look good when she takes the stage, you know? The limelight's coming your way, I can just tell. This is your chance to get used to all the attention. Then when you get to strut your stuff to the one you appreciate, you look good when you do it. Judith. Okay, sounds like a plan. Oh, atta girl. Sheena might be a tad young for this, though. Heh. I just wish Judith's friend Risha could have tagged along with us. She was supposed to be back today. Huh. I was just shocked to hear what happened with Dingo. Seeing Marielle pull herself back together and press on it gave me the strength to carry on too. I really admire her. She never gives up no matter what. I want to learn how to be like that and still support everyone in my own way. I told the press I'd be lying low for the time being, mainly with Nina and the others. But I think I'm gonna tag along with you today, so let me know if there's anything you need me for. Sheena said she was gonna meet up with some friends of hers over at the bathhouse. It's really nice to see her making new friends. And everyone has been so kind to me as well. I really feel like I've made some lifelong friends, heh. I've come to realize how much everyone has been supporting me and how narrow my focus has been. Oh man, why am I getting all teary-eyed at the festival? Come on, I should be enjoying myself. Judith even came over to cheer me up. Right? No crying for me. Gotta turn this round upside down. It's an honor to have both President Rocksmith and Prince Reach staying with us. They've both got their own security personnel, but that doesn't mean I can ignore my own job. They are still guests, and as such, they fall under my protection to make sure whatever happens outside stays outside.
Ooh.
Thank you very much for meeting with me today, Miss Sonia. I do apologize. My parents have been trying to marry me off as of late. They're getting quite heavy-handed. They're putting that on your back at 25. That's rough. And you're still aiming for the Ministry of Home Affairs, aren't you? You're really shooting for the moon. Oh no, I'm sure there are plenty of other more suited for a role than I. Well, no sense staying here chatting all day. Shall we take a little trip around town? I booked us a nice table for dinner, but I'd like to hear first where you might want to go. Oh, of course. Nice. Got my festival date locked in. And with some nice arm candy to boot. He's young, he's handsome, he's high class. That's the whole package right there. I apologize, I really should have asked you earlier. Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to go, Miss Sonia? Oh man, he's even asking me what I want, even though he's already had a plan. Green flag, baby. Age check, looks check, status check, personality big ol' check. This one's the keeper and you bet your ass I'm keeping him. I expect nothing less than that from Mr. Huckberry, but I can't let him show me up. I can't let everything Polanski taught me go to waste. I can do this, just stay focused. Oh, have you come to enjoy the festival as well? Cremona and the young miss are attending the festival together today. She looked to be in high spirits when she went out. I believe she's been getting along much better with the president lately. You have my neck sort of lifting her spirits. It brings a tear to this old man's eye. We're a touch short-staffed today. Cremona is at the festival of the young miss. No need to worry though. I had already planned on being down on head count for today in advance. We'll still provide our top-shelf service in spite of it. They want me at the next banquet, huh? So I paid in my... I mean, what do they really need my old ass there for? Moderation and everything, Mr. Rockberry. Even in your golden years, you shouldn't let go of your obligations. You may be interested to hear, however, that the venue has some fetching ladies in charge of the hospitality. Why don't you say so? Let's go. Heh, why don't we kick it off an hour early this time? Still cavalier to a fault, eh, old friend? They say the wise warrior avoids the battle, but I'm not sure that quite describes him. Never a dull moment with him, though. That I can say for certain. I think he's still going over economics and investments in spite of it all. Like clockwork, the man. Those association banquets are good food and all, but I just can't stand those old legacy VIPs. But it's the party afterwards I'm looking forward to the most. Heh, come on, let's get the let out. Time's wasting. Just don't go getting yourself into trouble, Huck. So we got poor SPG. Missing friend. My best friend Jess left behind a message and disappeared. It doesn't seem like he's in danger, but I have to see him in person and tell him something. Can you help me? I'll be waiting at the share house in the old town. There's still lingering scent. Gotta check the bulletin boards. Hey Van, thanks for coming. Sure thing. Figured I'd hear you out at least. You wrote that Jess had disappeared, right? Yeah. You know who he is, don't you? Yeah, we crossed paths at the station from time to time. Did a small job for him a while back too. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Anyway, when did he go missing? He was already gone when I woke up this morning. I went to his room to check in on him, but found this note there instead. I know this is sudden, but I have to leave. The longer things go on, the harder it is for me to bear it. And don't worry about holding on to my things. You can go ahead and get rid of them. Thanks for everything and sorry for all the trouble. Goodbye. Alright. From the looks of it, none of y'all were expecting this. No, he never said anything about leaving. We were having dinner just fine with my sister just last night. Has anything unusual happened to you lately? Let me think. You know, things did feel a little awkward between him and my sister. Something else happened that stuck out to me, yeah. Mind sharing? Sure, it was 3 days ago. Jess was gonna have a nighttime show over at Riverside, so I wanted to check it out. But he never showed up to it. They had to cancel. He bailed out on the gig at the last minute. That ain't normal. Yeah, he'd never done that before. I asked him what happened to the next day, but he wouldn't answer me. Everything else was fine, so I didn't bring it up again. And by this morning, he had already departed. Well, at least it doesn't look like anything illegal happened. Yeah, and I didn't think it was worth bothering the guild over it. Instead, I took some time off work today to look for him. I've been everywhere I thought he might have gone to, but no luck. I don't think I can do this by myself. That's why I decided to ask you guys for help. You've got a good rep of doing good by your clients. Yeah, makes sense. I think I got a good grasp on this whole shit by now. In that case, will you help me look for him? I'm not trying to pressure you. Okay. Sure, we can pitch in. Oh, I'm so glad, thank you. Not to change the subject, but didn't you and Jess grow up together? We're both from Anchorville. We've been friends since we were kids. My sister and I decided to move to Edith after he made his big break. I thought things were back to how they used to be when we were kids, but now I don't know what to think. Your sister's name is Carol, right? And she's not looking for him? I don't know, don't think so. I told her about it, obviously, but she didn't want to help me. She should be at her job, like usual. Works in a boutique over in Seiden District. Something must have happened between her and Jess for her to be acting like that. I feel a little guilty not having a clue what it is, though. Sometimes stuff just happens. All we can do now is look for him. Do you know who else was friends with Jess aside from Carol? The only other person I can think of off the top of my head is his manager. I don't know how to reach her, but Carol probably does. Got it. Thanks for sharing. Don't worry about looking for him anymore. We'll take it from here. Wait here. We'll be sure to bring back good news. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again, you guys. Alright, first stop, Raymond's sister, Carol. Let's see what she's got to say about all this. He said she's at her job in the boutique in the Seiden District. It must be Erland.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Oh, are you here from that office place? Yup, Van Arkride, Arkride Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Am I talking about it? Any little thing might help. But I already heard something happen between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story. Just anything that might help me find him. Raymond's been real worried about him, you know? Poor guy took a day off of work and he's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot for him to reach out for help too. It would put your brother's mind at ease. I know, Raymond isn't the only one worried about him. I can't tell you everything, but I can try to help as best I can. No problem, every little bit helps. So 3 days ago, we heard Jess cancel his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why? Well, it was... Oh, I can't hide it. It's all my fault. I see. I was talking to him right before he was set to perform. I sort of asked how he viewed me, how he wanted us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I don't want to rock the boat. Stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were. But I didn't react to all of that. I lashed out at him. I don't want to be like this forever, though. I could tell I hurt Jess when I said that. He was silent for a minute. Then he said, I can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we have already. You don't understand how I feel, or Raymond. He sounded really strained. But I did understand. I know how he feels. I can't just have my own feelings bottled up like this. And then he... I get it, Jess. Thanks for filling us in. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now, not after what I did. I get that, we'll take care of it, don't worry. I think I understand what's going on between her and Jess. Jess was just... yeah. Carol must have picked up on it. It's just the Raymond part I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? By the way, you're in contact with Jess's manager, right? Mind giving us their number? Oh yes, of course. Van plugged in the contact info Carol gave him and immediately dialed it up. He got through to Jess's manager, who agreed to meet him at the terrace in front of the station. Gotcha, let's get on over there. That sounds good. To the terrace, yes?
Oh, I'm so in love with this brand.
I heard Jess's manager is coming over to the terrace by the station. Don't tell him I said this, but please make sure Jess is taking care of himself. Are you Jess's manager? That's right. Never thought he'd up and disappear like that, and without saying anything to his housemates. What have you heard? We were recently talking about his future, as an artist I mean. I'm sure you heard about it lately already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an earful from me, of course. All he said to me was that things can't keep going like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. He even mentioned trying to perform abroad. That's quite a courageous idea. Well, I said to forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career, too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight up that he has no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. His response, so be it, an early retirement might suit me if it comes to it. He's awfully willing to throw everything away. However, I'm still his manager as of now, so he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave the capital. So far, he hasn't done that. Wherever he is, I trust it's still near the capital. Thanks for the info, that's really useful. Well, I got you here. Mind if I ask about anyone else that might know him? I don't know how much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person. But I do know he recently helped arrange the music for an idol duo. Sayla and Lulu, I think. They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances. Just knowing that is a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to ask about him. I believe they're in the middle of a concert right now. It's over in the Blue Score, where Jess himself often performs. Alright. Thanks again. Don't mention it. I hope you can bring him to his senses. Good luck. Let's go and speak to those two idols, son. Yeah, off to Riverside we go. I should ask the two idols about Jess, but now is not a good time. Should I wait till the break time? Wait. Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us. You two did great up there. Sorry to borrow while you're on your break, but I got a few questions for you. May I explain the situation to two idols and inquire about JESS? Oh no, JESS of all people! Now you mention it, I did think he was acting strange this morning. This morning? Oh, you saw JESS. We bumped into each other at Brother's Music Shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. JESS was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since JESS was on his way out of the capital. Do you and JESS talk about anything? I told him we were gonna have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite, but was busy. Mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower. Favorite flower? Wonder what that could be. Maybe Raymond knows. Consult the experts, right? Flowers for a flower seller and all. Thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two. It was nothing. Hope you can help JESS out. Okay then, back to Raymond we go. Right, let's get him up to date on everything.
This is...
He said he was going out of town to see his favorite flower. That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, I think so. He was probably talking about white daisies. Huh, not really that rare a flower. They were really common in our hometown. Anchorville is full of them. JESS, Carol, and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time. Though you can't really find any natural fields like that out here in Edith. The only ones here are cultivated. Huh, who knew? What is the fascination with white daisies? What makes them so special compared to other flowers? I mean, they're easy on the eyes and smell nice, for one. But I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. It's pretty poetic, don't you think? Yeah, I feel you. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder. Are you all hiding some sort of hidden love? Huh, I don't know. That might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to JESS's artistic sensibilities, being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book, though. But now that I think about it, she might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh, something happened? Man told Raymond about Carol and JESS's confrontation. Careful to omit some of the particulars. Things can't keep going on like this forever. She really said that. She did, and didn't hold back from what I gather. Hold on, what did JESS say? That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief, at least. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's just not how things have shaken up. To backpedal the flower thing a little, you kind of sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously springing that on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah, that's fair. I don't understand where JESS is coming from. Not wanting to ruin how things are now and all. Huh? Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Dirk Memorial Park forest. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest, you sure about that? That area is restricted, last I heard. Believe me, I know. But you'd be surprised how far JESS could go on just stubbornness alone. Oh, do we have to rescue him? I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between JESS and Carol. But I don't see why that meant he had to leave us so out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? If he's not coming back, might as well take you to him. Let you two smooth things out. I'll let you know once we are ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, man. Okay, you won't be able to explore the forest and Dirk Memorial Park until the request is completed. Talk to Raymond once you're ready to go. Otherwise would break continuity. Hey Van, are we going to Memorial Park Forest now? Trek. Yep, let's roll. You gonna let your sis know? Yeah, I'll contact her just to let her know what's going on. Raymond reached out to Carol before they left to let her know of everything, but she was too busy to come immediately. The group then ventured into the forest after promising to meet up when Carol had a chance. I finally found you, JESS. This is where you were, huh? Raymond, Van! Oh, I see. You must have asked for his help finding me. You're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, can you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just gonna dodge my questions if it's just us two here. Alright, if that's what the client wants, that's what the client gets. I'll get right to the point then. Why did you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, only leaving us a note? Do you never think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. I'm such a coward. Jess. If this is because of Carol, it's not at all. I do feel bad not being able to return her feelings, yeah. But that's not why I ran away. And why did you? You still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith, just the two of us? Of course I do remember it, and how we promised to keep it a secret. You sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fine on my end, at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure, it's not that big a deal anyway. We just talked about us both being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it. They have not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love. That I can guarantee you. That's because... Actually, never mind me. This is wrong. Me putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's gonna benefit from it if I say it out loud. It would just be a hassle for you anyway. What does that mean? Wait. I think he finally figured it out. I see. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. That's fair. Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't see that one coming. Life's always a difficult thing. I can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol. She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. So that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me. And I know she didn't mean to hurt me either. But I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Jess. So you understand now. You understand why we can't be together anymore. Wait! Carol. You came. Was wondering when you'd show up. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I've made up my mind. I couldn't just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all this. It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This was going to happen one day. I knew that all along. It's always been an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now rather than kick it down the road any further. Right? Jess. That's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything. But we had the chance to talk now. You understand why it just had to be done. So this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. Should I probably say something? How about... What should I say? Tell them I'll regret it and mock their friendship. Y'all are really gonna regret this, you know. Van. I know that, I already do. But it's probably better this way, for the sake of all of us. You sure about that? You guys have known each other since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want them to understand what you're going through and to stick together. He's right, that's what I want at least. There's still a lot to take in, to be honest. But neither you nor your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Gus, why would you even think that? I promise you they're not, and that should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah? Well, that's... I know I really don't have a right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess we've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are, or how we feel about you. You really mean that? Looks like you should have put a lot more faith in your friends there. They're pretty understanding. You still think running away is the best choice? If you were only hurting yourself then, it'd be one thing. But that's the case, is it? Your actions are going to cause the friends you care about so much pain, pain too. They're going to also regret this. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good and long talk about what you want. If after all that you still want to walk away, then that's fine. It's never too late. Van's right. Please, Jess. You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then it wouldn't do if I just took the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it. Thank you, JESS. I knew you'd come around. Going through strifes oftentimes helps strengthen the relationship. We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Heh, good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays your fee. It's only right since I caused this. No, it would be right if we all paid equal parts. I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. I couldn't ask for better friends. You sure lucked out there. With that, Raymond's request came to a successful conclusion. Van Company saw them back to their share house in Old Town and then resumed their work.
And with that, the case is closed.
Mira deposit confirmed.
I'm not even sure it's possible to get Law maxed out or any of these maxed out. I don't think there's enough stuff left to do to push it to max. Even though I've been pretty good about quest completion. I may need a New Game Plus in order to get any of these to 5. I never planned coming back here. And yet here I am with my old friends in tow. It feels strange. Well, yeah, the heck do you mean strange? We're all home together, just as it should be. You can't just up and leave without saying anything, you big dork. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for worrying you. Hey, you're a real handful sometimes, you know that? Alright, I can't forget work. Now that we've found JESS, I gotta get back to business. Alright, and I need to get back to the store. Actually though, why don't we get together for the festival tonight? I think that'd be fun. It'd help us unwind after everything. Sounds like a plan. Heck yeah. Today's probably gonna be pretty rough at work though. Yeah, we're gonna be busy. Let's think of what kind of dinner we can make while we're all at work. Even if we drift apart a little bit, that bond will always bring us back together. This helped me realize that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really dodged a bullet there. If I hadn't been able to apologize to him, who knows what would have happened. It's made me realize that I have to be more honest with myself and with other people. I can't just bottle up my feelings forever. So tonight we're putting all that to rest for good of a big old party. I'll look for a good present once I'm done with work. But who was Raymond in love with? Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails through Daybreak. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.